Yes.
Honesty.
One of these.
Any one of the topic you can
Any
talk
one
about.
of it. 2 minutes you have to speak. But speech should be very good. If you are speaking for 3 or 4 points, you say, "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Now I am going to speak on this. This is how I am going to speak." Formal, nice, 2 minutes.
Any one topic, right?
Any one.
And you just have to share experience or...
No. Speech. It's like a competition. You have to speak. With my speech. In that you put your experience or you don't put, that is up to you. One minute is over, one more minute.
Thinking about honesty. My opinion on honesty is that it's the first book, it's the first chapter in the book of wisdom. The thing is, dishonesty never pays, and being honest actually relieves a lot of stress for you in the long term. You might tell a client that something is done when it's not, and then you end up working very hard to get it done. And it causes a lot of mental stress and a lot of issues for you personally. One of the things that comes to my mind right now is the story of Rajaratnam and Rajat Gupta. If you're aware, these guys are for very senior people. With Rajaratnam had his own hedge fund, while Rajat Gupta was on the board of directors of one of the largest companies in the world, Goldman Sachs, as well as he was a McKinsey consultant. Very, very reputed people. But the thing is, these guys, what they did was to actually trade on news before it was out in the market, which is actually illegal. They made a lot of money, and within a very short span of time, close to 6 months or slightly more, 40 years of hard work of theirs was actually erased because they were caught cheating, which is definitely a no-no. Closer home, there is a Raja who has been dishonest and then amassed a fortune. But does he even enjoy the fruit of his ill-gotten wealth? It never pays to be dishonest, and in fact, I think this is very closely linked to cheating as well. And moreover, in today's world, it's hard to believe that someone who is dishonest will not get caught eventually, because you build lies, and it builds to such a point that you don't know where you started, and it gets very difficult to turn back. So I believe that it's very imperative for everyone to be honest at all times. The going might get tough for a little while, but then you're gonna have peace of mind in the long run. To end with a cliche the quote by Benjamin Franklin that says, "Honesty is the best policy." So that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Give him a big hand. See now, I told you individually you have to modulate. Modulate means you speak a sentence and pause. Then you speak another sentence, vary, bring in some difference. Then third sentence, yes, you stress on some word which is keyword. So that you can do only if you pause, and your pauses are not enough. But give him a big hand. You only have to modulate. Otherwise, he's very articulate. He's very articulate and maybe a little verbose, not too much. Verbosity, you understand.
Yes.
When you use more words than necessary. So within the same words, you can add another example. Because verbosity does not really, is not so. Give him a big hand once again. And it's your turn.
Hello friends.
Hello.
Yes.
My topic is ability to delegate. Now I would like to just emphasize on few points which will help you to understand how you can delegate and why you should delegate. So first I would like to begin with trust. Okay? If you decide to delegate, you need to have trust. And if you have trust, you need to choose the right person on whom you have trust. After that, I feel that one should own the responsibility when you are looking forward to delegate. Either it is a task, assignment, could be anything. Then empower that person. Why do we need to empower that person? For that person to understand that yes, I have the power, I have been given this responsibility to work on this assignment. So I feel that empowerment follows with trust, follows with responsibility and the right person. Then you have to design the TAT period. Any task that we give to any associate, subordinates or our colleagues, we have to decide the time frame, design the time frame so that he finishes the work on time. And lastly, I would like to sum it up, the feedback, which is very important for our person who has done the work for us. Once he has finished the work, we have to give him a feedback, whether it is right, wrong, or he needs any kind of improvement. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You were a very big guy. Now she has modulated, she has taken proper pauses. According to me, she has not used one single extra word. To the point, many points she has said and they were good. So doesn't she deserve another applause?
I took the time slot first because I wanted to talk only to 2
And
minutes.
then she has only 2 minutes, correct? Very good.
Thank you so much.
Very nice, very nice. Yes, number 3. Your topic is communication, yes.
Hello everyone.
Hello, a little louder please.
I have given a topic of communication which I think I am less lagging in that. See, my day-to-day activity, I do communication. It's not like I don't do any communication. My clients are in US, we have telephonic calls, we email communication. The communication are in various ways. Like it's not like only verbal communication we do. Even like I communicate to the dumb machines, make it work like what I want out of that. So like it's not verbal communication. Like some people like they are not able to communicate verbally because all the thought doesn't come immediately. Like if I start talking, sometimes like you get ideas and all those things. While when you are doing traveling or anywhere, like it's not like you are able to respond immediately. So there are like what I see like in my organization, like most of the people I deal are on the technical side. So that like immediately answer most of the people cannot give. So they go to the desk and they are able to communicate in written way, like in emails or whatever form they can do. Like so, it's very important. Like so, I came here mainly to do improvements on my talking and on my way of communication to reach to people. Like it takes time, like for me to for other person to adopt me, because I'm not able to give immediate answer all those things. Like so.
Give him a big hand. One of the friends said, I did not observe, but one of our friends observed that you use like too many times. And frankly, I was counting. You have used 23 times. 2 minutes. Yes. In 1 minute and 55 seconds. Yes. So therefore, I think either you are too fond of using this word, like you are in love with life. So
He
you
will have
should
to
not
like
use-
our Facebook page 23 times.
Pardon?
He will have to like our Facebook page 23 times.
Ah, yes, yes. So our Facebook page, we have about 25,000. How many likes? About 25,500 or something. So you have to add. You have to add to 23 times. Give him a big hand. Now, see, as I was telling you individually, you have to take a deeper breath. Yes, you are communicating. You are doing everything efficiently. But if you speak with a little more power, if you speak with more modulation, you will be even better. And I think that's the objective. And now, part of the objective you have achieved is that you don't have any stage fright. You were standing here very confidently. That is the first step.
Yeah, because my work is mostly on crisis situations.
Right.
Face that.
So the confidence is always very important. So therefore, the speech, clearly using the speech organs, taking a deeper breath, using more oxygen to have enthusiasm. So these are the things you have to do. Give him a big hand. Good afternoon.
Today I got a topic on sense of humor. Unfortunately, you need to have the sense of humor, but I myself don't have the sense of humor. But still I have to speak on the sense of humor. What I think, like in a meeting, whether you be at home or in the office, everyone should have the sense of humor to keep the environment alive. So without humor, it's very difficult. Otherwise people start sleeping if they won't be attentive. So everyone all speakers should crack jokes in between. That's what I think. Nothing more to speak on humor because I don't get any concept from nothing.
You should tell us a joke.
I don't have sense of humor, that's what I was talking.
No,
Experience of joke.
any story, anything, any incident which you...
Yeah, I can.
Actually, when you came here, you said, I don't have a sense of humor. That itself made us laugh. This is the very fact, the moment you start speaking about small, foible mistakes of yourself, in fact, that is the sense of humor. That is the first step, that you know how to laugh at yourself. Yes, please continue.
Okay, I would like to cite one example that's what we faced once. One foreign delegation from DP, from UK, they came to our office, and my boss, who is the HOD, he was assigned the task to deliver the speech. It was quite a big speech, 2 hours we did it, just to explain all the activities what we are doing in our ENP. So he was an Italian guy, my HOD is Italian, so he's fearful, maybe more stage fearing than me. And so he delegated that authority to one of the another manager. So he was acting and he was very sweaty, he was tense in the last moment because it was an audience of about 100 people. And our president, he came during the meeting time and he told my HOD, who is Italian guy, no, you have to deliver this speech, you are accountable. So he started looking for the tissue paper. Yeah, nothing I can speak more on this, but this is my subject.
Yes, it's good, but that itself story is quite interesting. So this is how you have to pick up only such anecdotes and say it clearly that that's a sense of humor. You see, humor does not mean only these silly jokes that they do on the television, which is that comedy circus and all that. That's not humor. This is humor. You pick up actual stories from your life and see, look, if Italian guy had confidence, if he would have spoken very nice, so he would not have had to look for the tissue paper. He would not have had to face this kind of difficulty. Give him a big hand.